Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about rolling some soft rolls, making some dinner rolls. I'm going to show you 3 different shapes. These are really easy, simple to do. And it's fun having this variety when you do like a bread basket, just because it makes it look that much more interesting. Alright, so I've made my dough, and I've portioned them out into 50-gram balls. Again, that can change depending on how big or small you want your buns to be. So if you can go something higher, maybe 60, 65 grams, maybe 70 grams, or something lower if you want mini balls, right? I'm just going to use 50 because that makes it's going to make it easy. But you can feel free to change it as you desire. So you're going to take your piece of dough, and you're just going to start rolling it to convert it into a rope. So what I'm looking at doing is to make sure that I get it about 6 inches, 6 to 7 inches in length is what I'm looking for. Right? Now, if you feel when you are doing this process, if you feel that the dough keeps shrinking on you, the reason for that is that your gluten has not rested enough. Right? So make sure once you portion out your balls into individual portions, let them rest for about 20 minutes and then begin this process. That's going to make it so much easier for you to go. Right. So the first shape that I'm going to show you, it's going to look almost like an S, like a fancy S. So we're going to convert it into a rope. Right. Once you do that, just going to take one end and I'm going to roll it about halfway. I'm going to take the other end and I'm just going to roll it in the other direction. Right. So if you look at that gives you a shape that is similar to an S. So put it up again. So I can show you how to do it one more time. You've got your rope, hook the top end and twist it. And do a few turns. The bottom end, you turn it on the other side. And there you go. Right? So that is your first shape. For your second shape, we're going to do something similar again. So we are going to convert it into a rope. Again, about 6 to 7 inches in length is what we're looking for. And just like when we did for the S shape, we're going to do a similar twist from both the ends. But this time, they're both going to be on the same side. So I'm going to twist one end. And I'm going to get the other one and twist the other end. So it looks like a palmier or elephant ears, big ears as they are often called, those little cookies. Looks like a heart too. That's another thing that you can call it. Right. So this could also be one of the other shapes that you can go with. Awesome. Now for my third shape, again I'm going to roll it into a rope. And this time I'm going to show you some knots, right? So I'm going to show you 2 knots, a single knot and a double knot. So in order to make a single knot first, let's make a rope. Got my rope. Right. You're then going to take your rope and just cross it over, just like that. Once you cross it over, you've got the 2 feet here. One of those is just going to go in from the bottom and you pull it out. And that is your single knot. The next one, I'm going to show you the double knot. Awesome. So I've got my rope again. I'm going to cross it over. And I've got my 2 feet. Just like we did for the single knot, one's going to go at the bottom. It's going to come out through the hole and just stick on the top. The other one, we're just going to grab the second foot. It's just going to go over and we're going to push it down. So that is going to be my double knot. So I hope these are helpful for you. Again, it's a lot of practice, so just make sure you practice it. Your hands might work in a different way, but that's okay. What matters most is to just make them nice and consistent, make sure you're within the weight range. Also to make sure that your rolling is nice and even. When you make the rope, make sure your rope is really nice and consistent. That's going to make these shapes look a lot better. Thanks a lot.